When I got back to my YouTube journey after some personal shit that I had to go through, I asked a guy that I'm working with that is helping me with copywriting, marketing. What do you think is the thing that I lack, that I have to improve on? And he told me, bro, I think what you need is just a little bit of grit. And because I'm not an English native speaker and also I am a little bit autistic, I would say that I have Asperger's syndrome. Not sure if that's true, but I started to research what the fuck grit means and how can I use it in practice. I wanted to know every detail. So, of course, I started autistically researching that term and I found a book called Grit by Angela Duckworth.
You don't know me, son!
I read it, I embodied it, I now exactly know what grit means. And there's one thing that if you will embody as a character trait, then everything will make sense, but I have to guide you through with to make you understand it better, so let's get started. So first thing that you need is effort, but it doesn't mean that you have to just work hard, just brute force your results. Effort means 2 times more than talent does. Hard work, so-called, if done correctly, and I will explain what correctly means later, means 2 times more than talent, because you are born with talent. You have some talent, some natural predispositions, you just have them when you appear here on planet Earth. Then talent multiplied by effort equals skill, and then skill multiplied by effort once again equals results. Effort matters a lot more than just talent, because it is required 2 times for you to get whatever you want. So, for example, you are born as a football player, you are 50 FIFA card player. This is what card you were dealt with, and now you will put in the effort. And there's another guy that was born as 90 right away. He's Messi level of talent, and he will put effort too. You can right away see how the result will look like in real life. When the first guy will put 2 times more effort, he will get 2 times, even more than 2 times the results than the more talented guy. Talent, of course, is sexy and seen as more valuable in this world because it is seen as this magical thing, something given by God, by nature. It's more mysterious. If guy just has talent, he just has it, you know. He is just him. We love these guys, and studies even show that they are even preferred when it comes to workplaces. So-called naturals are seen as better than strivers, but once again, if you are not a natural, you should be happy, because there are good news. If you will just put more effort, you will at some point defeat the natural, because a lot of naturals, which was also studied, at some point they just stop giving a fuck, because they're already good already. They don't have to work that much because they are so cool, you know. Second thing that is a part of grit is consistency.
Reloading.
Consistency means you are just doing the same thing over and over and over again until it's done, and you don't get this shiny object syndrome, meaning you don't switch whatever you're doing, you just stick to your thing and one thing only. And this, once again, requires effort, because it is a lot easier to just jump from one topic to another, from one thing to another, than bringing yourself back to the same fucking thing. It's a lot easier, but it doesn't give you results as you start over and over again every single time. Third one is passion. And I don't mean passion in this woo-woo hippie bullshit way. I mean passion as an anchor. Truth is, sometimes you will be motivated, sometimes you will not. There will be days that you are full of energy, there are days that you feel like shit, and you still have to do the work. Passion is this anchor that will keep reminding you why you're doing what you're doing, why you started on the first place, that will keep you going, and that is necessary to do the work even if you don't feel like it. And if you are doing this thing just for money, let's say, you will just not want to put that much effort into that thing, at some point you will be more prone to give up on that thing. Fourth thing is deliberate practice and flow. And these two are connected because in order to reach a flow state, you have to do a thing that is hard enough for you to reach that state. If the thing that you are doing is something that you did hundreds of times already, you just do it automatically. And deliberate practice is a thing that you have to deliberately focus on, something that is a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Thanks to that, you are able to get into a flow state. So other than putting effort, being consistent, it being your passion, you have to keep on going outside of your comfort zone time after time after time. And also, I know that it might trigger some of you, but you have to have so-called winner mindset, because if you are a loser and you have loser mindset, you will blame the outside world for the fact that you are not achieving what you want to achieve, or that you cannot do whatever you want to do. It requires from you to do a thing, realize what you are doing wrong, get a feedback from that thing, change that thing, try to fix that, and then do again better. And if you have a loser mindset and you will blame the outside world, you will never be able to get proper feedback and then reiterate.
Take cover!
Also, if you are working a typical 9-to-5 job, you will never be able to embody this, because your 9-to-5 doesn't give a fuck. If you keep on improving and evolving and getting outside of your comfort zone day after day, you have to do it deliberately yourself, because 9-to-5s are not following a natural flow of things. This is just a stupid human invention that denies something as general, as basic as evolution. Deliberate practice and flow are just evolution, in other words, because you just keep on improving yourself and growing and growing and growing. If you will not evolve, you will just slowly die. If you feel bad being stuck in your 9-to-5 and not growing, you shouldn't be ashamed of it, because it's just not how it's supposed to be. Another part of the grit formula is purpose. And I already created an episode where I touch a purpose, how it works and what is required for you to have a purpose. I will link it here. Here I will not put it in such a great light as I did it in that previous episode, because you have to admit that two gentlemen with mustache, so Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin, had a lot of fucking grit. Their purpose was evil, fucked up. You can say whatever the fuck you want about it and about them, but you cannot deny that they had a lot of fucking grit. Purpose doesn't mean that what you want has to be like good, great for the world, but you have to be driven by it in the end. And what does it mean to have purpose? It means that what did Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin do? Right. It is to do whatever is necessary to achieve your goals. It doesn't mean that you now have to like break your moral code, that you have to become a bad person, that you have to do evil shit. It doesn't mean that. It just means that there is stuff to be done that feels uncomfortable. It doesn't fucking matter, because you will do whatever's necessary to get that shit done. And now, when you know that and understand that, all of the other points I presented to you now make perfect sense. Because if you will do whatever's necessary, you will get into deliberate practice, go outside of your comfort zone, even if that doesn't feel good, however many times as needed, just because this is necessary for you to achieve your goals. Passion is cool and it will keep you anchored in the thing that needs to be done. If you will not have drive, that motivation any given day, you don't give a fuck, because you will just do whatever's necessary to be done. Consistency, you will be consistent and do the thing as many times as needed until it's done, because that's what's necessary. And effort, you will put as much as fucking effort as needed, because that's what's necessary for you to achieve your fucking goals. So what you need is that killer instinct. And what does it require to get to that place? Just one thing only. You make a decision, whatever you want to achieve, whatever goal you want to get to. You want to become a millionaire, let's say. You decide that this is the goal that you want to achieve. It might sound cheesy, but you make that decision and never look back and never give up. This is the truth. You just make a decision, never give up, do whatever's necessary until you achieve your fucking goal. That's everything that you have to do. In other words, get rich or die trying approach. All you have to do is to make a decision, stick to it, and do whatever's necessary until it's done. If you want to get more productive and achieve your goals faster using tips and techniques that I figured out for myself, check my Renaissance of Productivity course, link in the description, and to be continued.
Good work!